Yo, what is up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. Kicking ass, taking names, and obtaining. We're gonna do a vintage cube draft here. Uh, strong pack, strong pack. Uh, Emrakul, Bob, Entomb, good cards, very good cards, especially Emrakul. But Ancestral Recall, that is. Um, I was gonna start by saying something like, "I'm gonna be an aggressive deck." But that's an ancestral, so I'm probably gonna be something else now. I could take Pestermite here, going on that. Take one of these two signets, or maybe a Power Stone. Probably take Power Stone, I would think. It's a little bit better to me. Could also take like second pick Vortex and cut out mono red. Um, I mean, even in mono red, I'd play an ancestral recall. I mean, it seems good to me. You just pick up every fucking blue red fixer you can find and you just play one card. Seems like a totally feasible thing. We could also just take the thing about blue red, um, Pestermite deck, Splinter Twin, Kiki Jiki, is you rely so heavily on those two cards that if you don't get them, like you can't cut this, you can't like force it. You know what I mean? Kind of left to um chance, but I'm willing to go with that chance. I think at least this early. Jace is one of the best cards in the pack, and also it's blue, so I'm probably gonna take it. Mm, I like Duretti in uh, this deck, Mastermind deck, because you can just look for the answers, get deeper and deeper. mm, but Jace does a similar thing. So okay, so here's Lightning Bolt, Ancestral Vision. It's got to be one of those two cards. Could have Ancestral Vision and Ancestral Recall. I kind of like that idea. Kind of fun. Remand. I'm just taking the blue cards. Um, what looks open? I mean, this pack bug stuff, but Ephemerate's a really good card. If something like that wheel. This pack just looks like it had a bunch um stuff to begin with. Faithless Looting. I described Duretti's good because it's a faithless looting. Faithless looting is good because it is faithless looting. We have plenty of card advantage um, already, so we don't really worry too much about the card disadvantage that faithless looting uh, creates. We're just looking to mm, like find specific cards. Like if you faithless looting and then you hit a ancestral recall, you don't really worry about that -1. You just went up 2, and you saw 5 fresh cards. Like that's a lot. That's 1/8 of your deck. You know. Mm, yeah, like so. Pack 2 and 3, we're just looking for Splinter Twin, Kiki Jiki. I really hope we see one of them. Whenever I put myself in this situation, I don't know about you, but I remember back in the day. Remember when Channel Fireball? There was like that hot minute that everybody watched it all the time, and it was like actually a good place to get content. Um, there was a draft where LSV was in some top 8 of some tournament, and it was like an actual big draft, important, and he just like first picked something like this and never ever saw Kiki Jiki or Splinter Twin. Um, he ended up, I think, going 2-1, but I don't remember. Goldsbane Dragon is awesome. I was actually thinking about this and the fact that we have all of these draws cards, every one of them. Like, what is the combo that goes with this card? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how you mill yourself completely. Um, one, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there'll be one card left in this pack. I'm gonna gamble that that's it. Also, this card is just good, and this deck as well. Um, Wasteland, I like. Always been a Wasteland player. The 9 people stuff is just always a good time for everybody involved, right? My contacts arrived. I'm hype. Guys, gals, I'm getting my 3 months worth of contacts here. That's sweet. This costs like $200. That's a lot of money when you think about it. If every 3 months, I'm just like, it's like adding $1. What was it? $1 or two? Like $2 a day for 2 eyeballs to be able to see. Um, Bob, I like uh Brawl. Maybe we take this and see if like, well, if we were to take something to see if Storm was open, wouldn't I want to take something like this? Also just this and this. This card seems like it would fit into this type of deck. Um, Stone is good. I'll play it. Been a hot minute since I've done this deck. How do you do it again? So Pestamite targets itself, and then you like when you play the Splinter Twin, you activate it, target itself. Endurance. These cards are pretty good. Hmm. Take this guy. None of it is actually playable for us, but am I gonna wear some today? Well, I guess today is like the day I home for the most part. Am I gonna go out much? Not that I can think of. It's already noon. I don't like to wear them too long. Chaos. Over here. Yeah, this guy's fine. Not as good as Jace or nothing, but if we do end up this combo E deck, we're just looking for the win. I'll play it. This card's probably mid in our deck. What Signet Wield? Was it the Boros? Or the Simic? Not Simic. Simic, I mean. But it's not that either. It's how do you say it? Celestia? Is that it? Green white? That one wheel? So I guess someone is some red out there. We didn't really see a lot of red, actually. Someone is definitely the mono red deck. Bolt didn't wheel, but Bolt's a good card. Bolt shouldn't really wheel. Yeah, I guess today I'm gonna finish up mailing out all this stuff. I think that would be good and fun. I'll go out for that, but so I just gotta drive like a. Could walk to the post office. Could also drive to the other post office. What's the play? Oh, we'll figure it out later. I could drive. I parked real far away, so if I move and do this in a relative like by 3 o'clock, I'll have a parking spot at my house. Hmm. What do we got here? Manifold can just accelerate into something early. This pack doesn't have like the craziest stuff. Red Elemental Blast would be a decent wheel. Goblin Wielder, we're not that deck. So someone actually picked up the ready too. Huh. Man. So does that mean somebody else is this deck? I mean, that's like a different deck, but it could also be put into this deck. I'm kind of worried that someone is our deck. Hmm. What do we got here? Dak. Oh, Kiki Jiki! Oh my god! This pack is busted, by the way. I would take 1, 2, 3, 4 cards so happily out of this pack. Um, I think we just gotta take Kiki Jiki, though, unfortunately. None of this wheels. Dak's not gonna wheel. Strip Mine's not gonna wheel. Treachery's not gonna wheel. Can I take the risk? Could I take the risk and just uh, pass Kiki Jiki? I mean, if I did, what would I be taking? I really like Strip Mine. I also like really like Treachery. Oh, let's just take Kiki Jiki, man. None of this is gonna wheel, but let's just go with it. Let's not be that greedy. This guy searches for either half of the combo, which is pretty cool. Frantic Search is pretty sweet. This card is sweet. Also, there's Fixing. I think I'm gonna take the Fixing and hope this guy wheels. Now that is feels more reasonable. Hmm. Random creature removal or artifact removal. I'd rather take this. I feel like that is more replaceable. You get Lightning Strike or anything and be happy. It's funny the power level difference in like hey, by the way, well, I was gonna say there's no like blue lightning helix. There is. There's like electrolyze. Is that in the cube still? Um I'm interested. A Foff would be good in this deck. Hmm. I guess we have a lot of card draw already. I do like this build though. Let's pick up some more fixing. That's high on our priority list. Volcanic Island's really high up there. Mm, I guess I would like to pick up what's his face, Deceiver. Deceiver's more activations, but it's safer because it's a 1/4. So it like lives through the bolt, which is huge. Mm, okay, here's fixing. Yeah, I'll take that. This guy is good too, but um, actually quite good. But I think I'd still rather have fixing. All right, burst lightning. This card. Am I gonna cast multiple things a turn? Probably not. Um, it's fine on its own. If you do just once, it's pretty good. But I think I'd rather just take burst lightning. We have a lot of ones, man. I've noticed in this cube, sometimes I end up decks with have like no early game, and those decks I always feel like are a little worse. That's kind of why I like playing big stuff and going crazy. That's why I end up green a lot because I really want to, you know, hit them hard early. I like doing that. Wait a second. So interesting. I'm looking at these eye contact things. I thought I was ordering two because one box was left eyes and one box is right eyes. But they sell you two because they're just trying to sell you two at once. Like a bunch of assholes. Mm, another good one drop. This guy can go find Ancestral. Second Ancestral Visions or Recall or hopefully we pick up some counter spells. That would be nice. I think I'm just gonna take the aggro guy though. That's pretty nice. We have lands that get into the graveyard. Is it our graveyard or all graveyards? Your graveyard. Right? In your graveyard, yep. Um, we'll have creatures, instants, sorceries, lands. Instant creatures, sorceries, lands. I mean, we might be able to get all that. Then what's it become? 4/4 flyer. Gotta attack every turn. That should have a key name. Like must attack every turn if able. Like the Juggernaut ability. I wonder what was Juggernaut the first creature that had to do that? I don't know. Considers cool. This guy's good. Quick beater. I'm gonna take consider. Look at this. I hope that guy comes around now. Mm, the 1/3. The bird boy. Red elemental blast. This might not be main deck, but it's a good sideboard card. Insane sideboard card because blue is the strongest color, right? So being able to side that in is just crazy good. So pack 3, I'm looking for um this was the sick pack right here, right? By the way, this is 24, 30, 24. So we've taken 9 cards. Yeah, this next pack was the pack with Kiki Chiki and all those other busted cards. I mean, maybe Dak Wheels. I I doubt it. Strip Mine's not gonna fucking wheel out of that pack because the mono red player's picking that up. If not somebody else before then. Hmm. Yeah. Look at this. Bunch of jank. But why I end up green is because I like playing big stuff, right? So if you're playing these guys, your one drops are filled with accelerators. You can just go. It just feels so good. I guess my least drafted color is probably white. Is white the weakest color? Or is black? Some people might even argue with green. Wow. Uh, I can see myself playing this. Two mountains. I mean, that's gonna maybe probably not, right? I think I beat somebody with this one time, and it was fucking hilarious. Mm, Volcanic Island, Counterspell, just straight up can no mana drain. I'm upgrading my request. Mm, Splinter, the one right here. Put this one here. That card. You know what I'm talking about. Not opposition. Um, right here. This is 16. This is kind of a land. I mean, a spell. I like to look at it as a spell most of the time. Dude, the other day I drafted the land deck and I could not find Wasteland or Strip Mine. This time I saw both. Gush, Click, Rolling Earthquake, Magda, mm, Mox Diamond. Gush is cool. I kind of like Vendilion Click though. Magda's nice as well. Acceleration. Um, Early beater. We can even go and get this. Unlikely though. If you're just hitting with this card 5 times, you're probably winning. This, I mean, this isn't gonna wheel because, well, yeah, because the mono red player is gonna pick this up. Um, Rolling Stone. Oh, Rolling Earthquake might wheel. It's a card that feasible to wheel. Oh, nice, Volcanic Island. Hell yeah. There's also Deceiver. Um, Mystic Confluence. Wormcoil Engine. All these cards are good. Hey, do I want to just pick up Volcanic Island? I feel like we kind of need playables, man. 16 if you count Wasteland, so we would need 7 playables beyond this. Any of these cards playable remotely? Not really. I mean, these two cards are identical. This isn't gonna wheel. 1, 2, you know. This guy. Okay. Alright. Last piece of fixing. Now we just need to take some spells and stuff. Unholy Heat's cool. Char's a little bit better. There's some fixing, but again, like I just said, I need to start focusing on um playables. Sword of Fire and Ice. We have a decent number of creatures that it can equip to. Hmm. You know, I think I'm gonna pass on this sword, but if I saw another sword, I'd probably take, depending on what the pack's looking like. Unholy Heat or Char. That guy didn't wheel, by the way, the bird, the 1/3. Somebody else has our exact deck. Um, yeah, so Deceiver's not coming around. Hmm. Yeah, we'll take Unholy Heat. Screw it. Metamorph, Fencer. Hmm. One of those two. I don't want Fencer. Dragon Ball Hellkite's cool, but you know, not for us. Leovold, yeah. Remember how I mentioned Bug is the open colors? Hmm. Yeah, sure. Splitting Hairs. Ooh, nice. Rest of Iteration's quite a good card. This pack actually doesn't have much good for us, but the Steam Vents. So let's pick that up. Image. We didn't get Metamorph, but we got Image, so that's cool. There's also the Signet. It's a red Signet, which is pretty good, considering we have Kiki Jiki. Hmm. No, let's just take this. More fixing, a bunch of chaff. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll find a spot to squeeze it in. 2, 3, 1, 2. So it says 6. Counted as 5. 22 playables right here. Well, yeah, okay, this is a spell. 0 mana spell. This card's pretty mid. I'd like to upgrade that. Oh, it's pretty mana intensive. Worn Poundstone also doesn't really fit the bill. The theme. Maybe not the bill. Rolling Earthquake, I think that's pretty good. We also take Gush. We have Pretty good card draw already. Yeah, we'll take this. This can totally get us out of some situations. Steal wins. Can It can steal wins and it can devastate some opponents. Like if you're Mountain Go, just like thinking about playing some other stuff in your hand, and then they like turn one bird, go, pass back to you, and you're just looking at rolling earthquake in your hand. All right, land, go. All right, next turn. Like two more mana dorks. All right, turn three. Cast this for two. And they just scoop it up. So this is cool. I'm happy with this deck. I'm glad we got at least one piece of each combo. Like, uh, Imperial Recruiter didn't wheel. Um, Deceiver didn't wheel. Nothing was wheeling. So, we have to. You have to look like if we play this deck to a. Oh, Deceiver did wheel. Oh my God, guys! Yes, it's not that huge, but it's it's actually pretty big. No lie. Mm, what's the card I cut? The Foundry. Like pretty mana intensive. It's either that or Warren Powerstone. I think those are the two cards I was talking about being pretty mid. Could also count Wasteland as a land, and then we don't have to cut anything. Turn one, Dragon Rage Channel off of Volcanic. Turn two, Wasteland, the Suspend Ancestral. Let's go. Not even that good of a line. How about Ancestral Recall? We'll cast Recall instead. That's better. Right. Bunch of poopy. Yeah, so if you consider 3-0ing with like having in a not open deck and just as good as you could get, like that's pretty solid, man. Mm. Jump right into it, man. This is the deck. Boom. Didn't get any fetch lands. We have one land that always comes into play tapped. And a second that sometimes. And a third if you want it to. I think this deck looks quite good. Like all things considering, man. It's got a little bit a dabble in the combo. It also just has just enough beaters to like beat him down. It's got a lot of card draw to get us to our combo or our beaters. We don't have any like counter magic. Um, we our opponents are kind of doing their thing. Whatever they do, they do. You know, we kind of just gotta let it slide. Um, 11 creatures is not enough for opposition. 11 with the Foundry. I mean, if you Foundry, make a dude, make another dude, then opposition, you're tapping two things down. Like, that's pretty good. Um, yeah, I'm in. Yeah, I think this is a keep. Card disadvantage on the Faithless Looting, but um, we're 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're gonna play. Guess we could have discarded Mountain, but I think these are the two I'm gonna discard. Okay, your turn. Let's see what our opponent is. White weenie. White weenie. Five or more, yeah. This guy connects. The other side, cast an instant sorcery from your graveyard, then exile it. So we get to cast a second recall. That's pretty sweet. Alright, he's not just white weenie though. He's white blue. Gain 2 life. Oh, recent porcelain? Okay. Alright, and I think we'll discard Consider. Play land. Jace, your turn. This would be a really nice spot if we had like a force, even just days or something like that, man. Being able to like target ourselves with recall, trying to find something. Force would have been so good for this deck. Alright, our opponent was not in our seal, our draft or whatever. Pool. So we could have anything. Okay. Alright. It is what it is. Guess I could have recalled myself in response to, like, now he should know that I don't have a recall in my deck. I mean, Force of Will or Daze. Discard this one, and we're just gonna go for it. Did keep up double blue. Blue, blue. Okay. Tax Negation, Force of Will with a blue card in hand. I knew it. Then why did you go for it? Then use the ability, yeah. If you knew it, you wouldn't have gone for it. And if you did, then you don't have no one to blame but yourself. I mean, you even had bounce in hand, and you used it on. Whatever. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Especially capital letters. I didn't mean to have capital letters. Red elemental blast and cut. Mm, did he have any artifacts that we saw? Oh yeah, we did. The 3-1 probably has some decent ones. Let's get consider, I guess. I feel like Phantasmal Image might be mid in this matchup. This hand looks real good. Okay. Starts good. Okay, we got a burst lightning that. Guess we can play a mountain Sago, and then, you know, maybe he'll like play a land and go for it. Okay, he did it. Let's kill this guy. GM Jace. Restoration's much better on turn 3. Okay, yeah, you remove your guy. Yep. This card's actually pretty sick. The fact that you can, like, put it on an attacker and then, like, unattach it is pretty nice. Okay, you're gonna bounce this guy? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna red elemental blast that. You can't cast, but at instance or sorcery speed anyway, so. Kill this thing. Play this guy. If I could wait to play this when after this guy's flipped, that would be pretty amazing. Like, I could just jam it right now, obviously. Kill off his guys. I think I'd rather wait. Put one card into my hand. This one. Put one card at the bottom. This one. I guess I should have done it the other way. Put on top of my library. Well, um, I think I'm gonna put this on top. Yeah, I think I am. Okay. And then we could um play a lamb. Kill off this dude. Nano Lake it, that's fine. Nope. Nope. Draw, discard. Discarding an island. That flips. We'll make this guy smaller. Make this guy smaller. I don't know. Yeah, make it so they both have to attack this guy if he wants to get it for 3. It's -3 to cast, so we can cast Recall. He uses Counter Spell, so it makes Rolling Earthquake a little bit better. Guess like this could put it down to 1 if he attacks with both and removes these 2. That kind of does eat him up on mana, which is good. This is what I'm after, you know? Okay, he only wants to attack it for 3. So I have to tap out for Earthquake. But also keep up Venser instead. I kind of like that. During his upkeep, I think we're gonna try to. Because he didn't even exile these things, makes me want to do it less. There. Turn 6, he's pondering, probably looking for land. Okay, you hit his land drops. He might put a non-basic in play. Okay. It wasn't a plains either, by the way. Just noteworthy. Attacking it down to 1. Okay, yeah, let's guess Venser. Bouncing this guy. Okay, I'm gonna Ancestral Recall myself. Okay, that just went through super easy. So I cast this for 2. Kill off both of his guys. And if it gets countered, we can just do it again. With the Jace. Ancestral Recall. Ancestral Recall myself. Play. Just fetch land to thin out our deck. Lands. Cost 1 life. This is like drawing a card later. So. Get an island. Wow. GG's. We weren't drawing those cards. He was off of it. If he had seen our hand of 1,000,000 lands, he might not be concede. But and I need to think about that sometimes. That like, I might be prematurely conceding games. I don't think I do it often, but I think I might do it. Just doing it once is too much, right? But there is a something to be said if it like a less than 1% chance. 1% chance is conceding to but it's gonna take you 10 minutes to find out. Do you really want to spend that 10 minutes? All right. This hand looks good. 1, 2, 3, drop. We're gonna get an island turn one with this Vista. Thin our deck out of lands. And we were talking about 1, 2 percenters, right? Thinning your deck out of a land only increases your deck, like your draw by like 2, max 3%, right? Early on. But this does not take 3 minutes or 5 minutes, you know? It's funny because the people that say you never know, you might win, and don't concede are the same people that say thinning your deck out with of lands is irrelevant. I don't know why I didn't cast my Foundry, because I'm jibber jabbering. That's why. But uh, this guy, we tap your dude down. Imagine if it was Kiki Cheeky. Oh my god, if we were. Oh my god. Okay, how do we stay alive this long? The answer is we don't. You don't. We have a deceiver. Okay, he's paying life. Pay another. Okay. We don't have any like red acceleration. Like a coalition relic would be sick. Ooh, he's losing flips to that. Okay. That doesn't actually matter. I guess it's less you know, activations of this dude that he gets. Show and tell again. God damn. He's got a vintage deck. So we just need to get to turn 5, jam this in. Just have to live for a couple more turns. 3, down to 5, 4 is dead. We need to come up with like a flyer that's. This guy might have to block. I mean, we might have to just look for Deceiver Exarch. Deceiver drawing it though could tap this guy down for a turn, which would be real nice. Okay. Attack with this guy. Discarding island. Play mountain, cast this guy. If we'd cast this turn 1, we actually would have, like. First of all, we wouldn't be triggering his Shredder. We could have been, like, instead of casting it, we could be making a 1/1 this turn. The next turn, we could be making a flyer to block. Ooh. On top, yeah. Gotta try. I want my own Griselbrand. So if we take 10 here, the Shredder is lethal next turn. So we kind of have to block the Griselbrand this turn. We have one card type. This will put a second. Okay, we're now we just look Asubadeid. Now we're at a 0% chance, but it's only gonna take us, a second. Um Maybe I should attack with this guy. He tries 7 in response. Okay. $13 life. Look at this. 13 life. 13 cards in hand. 13 cards in deck. That is insane. I mean, I might have played a million games of Magic. That's never happened to me. Archon? Okay, are you just gonna reanimate it or something? Give it haste. Okay. Alright, Pestermite taps down that guy, we die. Okay. Yeah, not much to do about that. Red Elemental Blast looks like it's coming in. And Earthquake looks like it's going out. That doesn't seem necessary at all. Damn, son, that was a hell of a start by him. I don't really think Burst Lightning and Unholy Heat are super necessary here either, but we don't have anything else. Guess I could, play Opposition, maybe? This is a keepable hand. I mean, we have the combo. Yeah, this is a keepable hand. Question is, what do you play turn 1? This to hold up this to play this, or this. I mean, it's very unlikely to just him have the combo again, and even if he does, I would want this in play. Because I could be getting Kiki Jiki, right? We can even tap this down with Deceiver if he doesn't end up using it this turn, and make him just start losing life. Yeah, I don't think that does anything. I think letting that resolve is fine. Blocks this one time. 1, 2, 3. You know what I am? Fuck it. Because I'm planning on Deceivering this during my turn here. Might be a little crazy, but I think it's fine. Tap target permanent and opponent control. It deals him tiny little increments of damage, and it cut him off 3 mana. I mean, that's just crazy good. Alright, are you gonna duress us or something? What are you getting? I'm assuming duress or Thoughtseize. Or Ancestral Recall or something. Daze. Okay. That seems like a crazy get. Now we can just know you have that at all times. Baleful Strix. Okay. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, destroy this thing. Could have destroyed this, but it's another couple turns till he can do that. So I guess I could have played around him dazing this by playing the Wasteland. Which I probably should have done. A Trinket Mage going to get Mana Vault? And that card hurts you. Oh, Mox Jet. Oh, yeah. God, you had that. Hmm. I could play the Goldsbane Dragon. Should have played it pre-combat, but whatever. I was seeing. I don't know. We know enough about his hand that probably. But next turn we can just Kiki Jiki. So I mean that's kind of why I was like, if he can't let this resolve, but playing post combat, maybe it does. And if it does, it's good enough on its own. Okay, so he just tapped out. Play land. I mean, we just jam this guy. And hope. Okay, cool. Good luck, good luck. This hand looks great. Keep this hand. He mulliganed to 6. We know he has a lot of artifacts in deck. He doesn't play one turn one. I'm tempted to just untap or play Dragon Rage Channeler. I think that's the right line. Misty? Mystica? Show and tell? Okay, that's scary. Hmm. Hmm. Either play this guy or play these two things. Hmm. I think I'm gonna play this one. Let's see what he show and tells in. Hopefully it's just Gristlebrand. And that's crazy to say, hopefully. If it's the 15 mana guy, yeah, we're just gonna die. Hmm. Damn. GG. I mean, what am I supposed to do, dude? Well, let's. I guess I'll do this and we'll see. Okay, there you are, Remand. Put it on the bottom or graveyard or whatever. Your graveyard. Yeah. Nothing. Start getting in your face. In your graveyard. Yeah. There's just nothing, right? I'm like drawing so many cards and stuff, but hmm, drawing, discard, and we get a land, and dude, yeah, dude, we have so much we can be doing here. And it's just not even going to be close. All right, yeah, all right, man, annoying, whatever. I mean, we lost to turn 1 show and tell and turn 3 show and tell. I like remember I've said this. This deck needs a couple counter spells. Like a good solid counterspell would be so nice in this deck. I would play it above like Rolling Stone easily. We have, the things we have are Remand, uh, Click to kind of slow it down, Menser, and then, Deceiver and Pestermite to like tap down a land. That's all the interaction we really have in that sense. Our opponent's just going crazy. It's really interesting we having all these one drops though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and like cards that are fine to play on turn 1 or amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if we would have won turn game 1 if I had actually um started making dudes. His name looks familiar, but who knows? Played so many people. This fish is it target player. Target player. I mean, because Ancestral Recall does. I was like, did they like not fix it? Did they change it? Just jam this. During his upkeep, we're gonna recall ourselves. Okay. I think expressive iterations to play. I mean, we could also just land and warn Power Stone. We have so much good stuff. I think this is good. Put one into our hand. This one. One at the bottom. This one. Exile one. This one. Play this. Pay 2 life. No. Yes. Yes. Obviously, I did that all wrong, but whatever. One, two lands. Being extremely greedy. Four types, so this guy's a 3/3. Each player draws a card. Damn, I haven't seen this card activate. Okay, that makes sense. I'd activate that if I had Time Walk too. I don't know if I'd activate it here. Okay. And still have Unholy Heat up, and it's 6 damage, so that's cool. The fact it goes up to 6 is a lot. 5, you would imagine 5 would be what it is. But 6 is just cray cray. Okay, so he's gonna kill Chase. We're not gonna get it back, but we do get to kill that guy end of turn and get a 2/2. And we're attacking for 5. Pretty strong. White. A blue. Wings of Abandon. Okay, we'll go get a mountain. Wonder if he activates before we block. Or, at all, I mean. Okay, he did. This is the turn, right? Draw a bunch of cards. God damn. Draw another card. Okay. I think I want to wasteland a land of his. Want to play a mana vault. Red, tap this. Dragon. Make a copy of the dragon. Well, he has a recall too. Recall and time walk. Okay. I don't want to click him during his upkeep. Or during his draw, I guess. Play around that daze. Path, okay. Hmm. You could attack, cast another time walk, or another um ancestral with this one, or you can just jam Jace. Jace doesn't actually seem that great. Yeah, I'll take this thing. I don't want him playing another um ancestral or time walk. Plays an island. Blue blue. He's gonna play Jace and keep up Spell Pierce. Okay. Yeah, I guess you kill the dragon and then we attack it down. Okay, yeah, we get more mana. We still have Faithless Looting in the bin. Pointing that out. Okay, the life, no, or mana, no. Okay. Attack Jace. Okay, Jace down. 3. This thing. And EOT Pestermite. I didn't want to cast Faithless Looting because he had the blue for Spell Pierce. He just played a Plains. Has Consecrated Sphinx, okay. Still has Spell Pierce. Target this guy. Usability, yes. Yeah, he gets to draw a shitload of cards and stuff, but whatever. Okay, did we cast Unholy Heat already? Playing a land. 1, 2, 3. Cast Faithless Looting. Hmm. 2 tapped lands, I guess. Yeah, he's drawing a shitload of cards, but what can you do about it? What can we do? 5, 6, 10, 11, 12? Well, no. Okay, hold on. He has Spell Pierce. We gotta remember that. So that's like this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. We could cast this 4, which would be okay. That's not lethal, but we hit him like this. Another card. He's gonna draw 2 more cards. Man, this card drew him a lot of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast Burst Lightning, targeting your face. You can pay the 2. Okay, you go down to 2. Your turn. We have 2 flyers. We have an unblockable. We have direct damage in hand. This is interesting. Ooh. Okay. He's got 12 cards in it. You can discard 5 cards. Oh, he's got a. He played Caracas. I can return the Vendilion Click. Spell Pierce. He didn't want to play it, dude. This guy's now a 2 power guy. Because he didn't attack. Or play anything, I mean. Two more cards. This is crazy, dude. I don't even know if there are lands left. I want to look at what we have. Avenser, Kiki-Jiki, Deceiver, Remand. Okay. Hmm. Attack. Boom. Swing. Venser. Okay. Okay, tapped out. Okay, we do this for 4. Kills everything. Nice. Okay. Woof. Hell of a game. Um, Red Elemental Blast for sure. I'd say Rolling Earthquake doesn't actually have a role in this matchup, but totally did just win us that game. Hmm. Hmm. Don't remember seeing many artifacts. So this guy's like kind of mid. I'm gonna reevaluate that for game 3, which there's not gonna be one. Stop acting like there is. Okay. Yeah, this hand looks great. Okay, jam a land, attack. Um, I guess I'm gonna play the stowaway. Okay, remand. Is there a card named Demand? Supply and demand. Here it is. All right, what are you taking? All right, Jace. I kind of want to face this Looting and be greedy, try to hit a mountain, but I think the fact that we drew that makes that just crazy talk. That's 5 mana. We're gonna put this in the graveyard. Then this. And attack. Got 5 cards in his grip. Still a decent number. He knows everything about our hand. We have 2 types in the graveyard, instant and creature. We can easily get sorcery. If we drew like the prismatic vista, that would be cool. Do you think he has that planeswalker, the wandering whatever? I think he does. Let's Faithless Looting. Just puts a sorcery. What's this? Okay. Interesting. Put it into the graveyard. Play a land. Cast this guy. Say go. Forcing him to play a card during his turn next turn. Okay, he didn't. This guy flipped. 3 types in the graveyard. Attack. Yep, thought he had that. Every man, that's back to your hand. Spell piercing that. Okay. Alright. I kind of want that on the top. So he kills this thing off. Play this guy. Again, I'm going to put on top. Next turn we cast that. It becomes big. We can attack the wandering dude. Oh, I guess he puts a 1/1 counter on this thing, and then it's a 3/4. It can block. Huh. That's pretty bad for us. If he attacked this turn, that would be good for us. Yeah, I think this game might be over. Okay. Heck, the wandering thing for 1. Really hope he blocks. Put on top. Just need it in a red source. Fuck. In the graveyard, that's definitely bad. Man, if this guy only had horsemanship, we'd be in still bad shape. He's got so much stuff on us. Ugh. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna concede. I think we can beat this guy. We just need to go under him. Did he have artifacts? Again, I don't remember seeing any. Um, Opposition could be good. We don't have a lot of creatures. I don't want just like a dead card like that. Hmm. Maybe they'll have an artifact, and at worst, it's a 2-1 beater. Maybe is how we win this game. Don't think we win by the combo very much in this matchup. Okay. This hand's pretty mid. Turn 4, playing our first card. Mulligan. Alright, this I'll keep, and we'll put this on bottom, the most expensive card. Consider. Put on top. Play the land. Say go. Yeah, he has time walking that guy. Nice little combo. If we don't draw a mountain, we can start activating this. Also, the Jace is just gonna start doing his thing. We can play anything that. Well, we can't play this. He takes it. But even if we drew a mountain. Maybe that rolling earthquake. Now, like game 3, I'm looking at his stuff and I'm like, oh man. I mean, he's carving out, you know. See what the rest of his hand looks like, though. He still might be fine. Put this one into my hand, this one on the bottom. Cast this one this turn. Target this guy. See what he's got in his hand. Wings of Abandon. Remand, Glenalendra. He doesn't even have the land for Glenalendra right now. Let's take Wings. 1 mana, can't do anything with it. Your turn. Okay. That thing, he's keeping up remand, exiling a couple cards from the grave. Block this guy, I think. Don't want him to start cycling, remands. Recall myself. Play a land. Have this, play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Cast Jace. Wait, untap the land. Play Jace. Okay. Remanded it back to my hand. I think I just recast it. Be happy with that. This Jace isn't that amazing because he's got this Hirsch, which is like, the fuck. Okay, playing that, keeping up 1 mana. Encounter 1 thing. Nope. It's this guy. Attack. Okay, he's got 1 card in hand. We know what it is. I feel like we're in an alright shape here. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this. If he wants to just cast this, targeting this, we get the mana. We can try remanding a crew. Okay, so you got a 4/4. Okay. I think I'm gonna sacrifice this for red, and cast this targeting this guy. Okay. Let that resolve. Draw a card, discard a card. Discard that. Yeah, guess the 1 mana goes to waste. Okay. That resolves. I think I would try to remand. No, he'll just pop and, sack Glenaledra. But that leaves him vulnerable to if we draw something. Okay, Faithless Looting. Seems good. That was actually a really good draw. Discarding this and click, I guess. Venture this asshole back to his hand. Well, hold on. First, let's activate this. Okay. Now we can cast Burst Lightning from the grave. Kill this guy. Yeah, I like that. Killing off the Glen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play this while he's tapped out. Play this. Bouncing that. And your turn. Okay, hopefully this Jace does some shit. 4 cards in hand. Okay, yeah, one's the thing we just returned. Yeah. Okay, he plays it. He removes Faithless Looting and Remand. Yeah. Make a 1/1. Untap it. Doesn't do nothing. No. Do boom bam. Okay. Hit okay. Now we can start actually making a fairly decent amount of guys with this Retrofitter Foundry. And counter target blue spell. Counter that guy. Okay. Take 3. Crew 2 is required. This thing costs some life to tap. 3, 4. Fencer. Okay, what you targeting? What are you targeting, my friend? The servo is probably the well, no, because you just bounce the servo. You don't want to return our Venser. Returning Jace is alright, I guess. I mean, it has to be Jace. Wow. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, 1. Um, Sacrifice this guy. Untap this. Sacrifice this. Make a 4/4. Um, Untap this. I think I want to tap this to make another 1/1. Is that good? No, I don't think so. Okay, day. Okay. Uptick, make this guy not big enough. Okay, to even crew. He didn't even tap it in response. Back for 6. this guy. Okay, your turn. Pretty good draw there. Card we haven't seen the whole fucking match. One card in hand, or no cards in hand, goes and gets that. Has the exact right amount of mana. Oh, that's brutal. And this random Hirsch is like shutting our Jace down. If we had been able to fake this looting again, just get deeper. All this excess mana. Hmm. Tap one. I'd rather just make another 1/1. And cast this before even attacked and stuff. Ancestral or something. Like we need to get something big here. Uh, can't attack here, but we can start making a lot of 4/4s, and hopefully that's going to be enough. This guy flipped and stuff. Ugh, god damn it. It's so brutal. And we can't concede because we have this random combo and just win us the game. We're very close to death, though. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about the worst draw would be. Oh my god! All right, you can just take the dude. That's annoying. All right, well, that was a fun draft. You know, pretty solid. It was 1-2 performance, which is I think a little under what that deck should have done, but it is what it is. You can't win them all. Um, Props to my opponents. Hope you all had fun out here. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.